Hello. Hi. It's Helen from Free Dog Austin with my buddy. I can't do this. I'm not very... I don't want to bug him. He's sleeping. Hey. So I just wanted to have a little conversation about, I don't know, courtesy versus sense. I don't know about you guys, and I'm sure some of you don't have this issue, but I'm sure some of you do. When a person is coming at me, I have many years in my early days of dog walking, I had this belief, not explicit, but totally somewhere coded inside my brain, that I had to let my dog meet anybody and everybody. That it was somehow depriving the dog of something, or maybe it wasn't about my dog, but it was about somebody coming up to me and wanting to meet the dog, or, their other dog wants to meet your dog, whatever. And I get it, because dogs are very social animals, blah, blah, blah. But when you're out with your dog, you're also your dog's advocate. And it's not that there's anything wrong with the other dog or wrong with the people, but you really have to think in terms of what benefits your dog. And especially if your dog has dog reactivity issues and you're trying to work with him on that or her on that, you don't want to set your dog up to fail. So all I'm saying is you have my permission. You have permission from the universe, whatever, to not be social. And I actually would encourage you, if your dog's on a leash, it's not really in your dog's best interest most of the time to be meeting every single person and dog that comes your way. It's a stressful situation potentially. It's an unknown quantity. The other dog might be too aroused. Your dog might be too aroused, and maybe you're not in a position to make that call yet. I'm just saying, if you see somebody coming toward you and their dog is sort of or bouncing, or you just don't know the dog, or you just don't know the person, feel free, and actually, really, more than feel free, I would recommend that you politely say, if somebody expresses an interest to meet your dog, to say, you know what, we're training right now. And most people will respect that and be like, oh, okay, sorry, never mind. Just really try to be tuned in to what is really in your dog's best interest, not the pre-programmed idea of what your dog wants and what his or her best interest is. Be mindful of not every social encounter is really something your dog wants. Watch his or her body language. Are the ears are they cowering a little bit? Are they super hyper aroused? It's not a good recipe for a dog. That's a stressful recipe for a dog. And you don't need that. There's no law. Your dog is already being social. Your dog is being social with you. You're out walking with your dog. There is no law on the planet that says you got to mess with on-leash introductions. So let yourself off the hook. Give yourself a nice big cushion between you and other people, you and their dogs, and feel free to say, it's not a good time for us. Really, if you say, we're training, 98% of the people will be like, oh, okay. And the other 2%, if they aren't respectful of that, then they're turds anyway, and you feel free to offend them. I know that's a weird thing to talk about, like not being social with a dog, but it's just really a good percentage of the time not as delicious to your dog as you might think it is. And so you really want to make sure that he or she knows you have his back or her back. All right, that's it. It was very quick and dirty today. Well, not that quick. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend or week whenever you're watching this. Have a wonderful whatever. All right, bye.